rebuild communities, rescue the planet, recover economies. Above all, restore hope.
Hello, beautiful viewers and listeners of this wonderful program. This is the program Quest for Peace. I am your host, Brittany Funky, and I happen to be hosting this beautiful edition. And today we'll be talking about a very interesting topic. And with me, I've got two beautiful people, which their identity will be revealed subsequently. And today's topic will be youth and the maintenance of peace. It has been peace all along, and peace, peace, peace. And with this program, we'll get to know how we can maintain peace using our availability as youths and instruments that we can use to coordinate peace in our world, Africa, and society. So today with me, I've got beautiful and handsome persons. And firstly, I will be talking to Miss Boa Virginie. Miss Boa Virginie, I don't know if I got the name right. Can you please tell us about you?
I am Boa Virginie from the Department of International Relations and Conflict Resolution of the University of Buea.
Alright, she is from Conflict and Resolution Department of the University of Buea. And I've got Mr. Ndong Basil. You know, when I said so, he's quite surprised. So tell us about you, sir.
As you rightly said, my name is Ndong Basil. I'm a student of International Relations and Conflict Resolution in the faculty under the Faculty of Laws and Political Science in the University of Buea. I am currently a level 200 student, and precisely I'm studying international relations.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. And we are all from Cameroon, precisely the University of Buea, a place to be when they say you, a place to be when you are not there. And today we'll be talking a lot about peace maintenance and the youth's involvement with this. So Mr. Ndong Basil, please, I would like you to tell us about the maintenance of peace and you to expound on what peace is all about.
Rebuild communities, rescue the planet, recover economies. Above all, restore hope.
Thank you very much, Miss Brittany. So I'll be stressing more on the fact about what is maintenance of peace or peace maintenance. Before talking about peace maintenance, you must first of all know what is peace. What is peace? So in the simplest form, peace refers to the absence of war or conflict or fighting between individuals or hostile camps. So that is just a simple definition of peace. When we talk about now, I will move to the next, which is the aspect of peace maintenance or the maintenance of peace. The maintenance of peace simply refers to the process of keeping calm, conducive of stability in the society in order to prevent future wars or conflict. So thank you very much.
Powerful. And if you listen to him carefully, he spoke about some very pertinent words like stillness, calmness, and stability. And that is the essence of peace. When we talk about peace in our countries, we want stability, we want stillness, and we want calmness. And we move to Miss Virgin. I keep getting your name wrongly. I'm very sorry. Miss Boa Virginie, you're going to tell us about the difficulties, what are the difficulties faced by the youths in the maintenance of peace. Difficulties faced by youths in the maintenance of peace. I would like you to please help us to expound on this.
To begin with, there are a lot of difficulties faced by youths in maintaining peace in various societies. The very first point I would like to talk about is insufficient funds. The youths would like to carry out sensitization campaigns in order to sensitize the public on affairs related to peace, but they lack the funds to be able to sponsor such campaigns. For a practical example, we have the Thabo Mbeki Peace Lecture, which was a student-led initiative of the Department of International Relations and Conflict Resolution of the University of Buea. Had it were left to the students alone, the funds would have been insufficient to sponsor such a great and outstanding campaign. The second point I'll talk on is suppression. The youths are said to be the active population and they occupy over 60% of the world's population. But when it comes to decision making about peace talks and peace maintenance, the youths are excluded from these talks. We also have the African saying which says, what an old man can see seated, a child can never see it even if he climbs the tallest tree. But this talk happens to have some lapses because the youths are the active population and they turn out to be the ones who can carry out research on recent things and how they can maintain these situations. The third thing I would like to talk about is the aspect of fear. The youths have this aspect of fear. For example, if we are to take hostile groups, the youth will fear their life that if they are to go in between these hostile groups in an armed conflict, what becomes of their lives. So I would like to say this aspect of fear should be eradicated by youths if they really want to maintain peace in their various societies. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Please let me just pose this question back to you. How do you think youths can terminate this aspect of fear, and how can we raise funds to solve this issue of peace maintenance? According to your own perspective, don't against, according to your own perspective and ideology of it. So how do you think we can maintain peace through raising funds? How can we raise funds?
Thank you very much, Ms. Brittany. When it comes to the aspect of raising funds, I think the government can program a budget which goes to youth on sensitization campaigns. And when it comes to the aspect of fear, I think that the youths have to first of all be selfless if they actually can practice the peace they preach. Thank you very much.
All right, she spoke about being selfless, and when we talk about senseless, we mean you have become patriotic, and we cannot maintain peace if we are not patriotic enough. And when we come back from this break or this breather, we're going to get into the next phase of this section and this wonderful and amazing program. So we're going to see you shortly in a jiffy. Thank you very much.
Rebuild communities, rescue the planet, recover economies. Above all, restore hope.
Hello everyone. I am truly happy to address you on International Youth Day. As Secretary General of the United Nations, I am committed to the empowerment and inclusion of every young person around the world. And in this spirit, I have appointed an impressive new youth envoy, Jayatma Wikramanayake. She is the youngest member of my team and one of the most important.
Today's young generation is the largest in history. There are currently 1.8 billion of us on the planet, which poses an amazing opportunity but also some challenges. Today, 73 million young people are unemployed. Over 600 million young people live in fragile or conflict-affected settings. And more than 400 million young people don't have access to essential health care. This must change. We are committed to working with and for young people to recognize and uphold their rights and promote their global citizenship. And that's what I'm here to do. Join us in mobilizing young people.
And together, we can create a peaceful world for generations to come. Thank you.
Thank you.
Rebuild communities, rescue the planet, recover economies. Above all, restore hope.
Welcome back to the Quest for Peace program. This is a program we're talking today on the topic youth and the maintenance of peace. And now we'll drive strictly or straight into the section of measures that can be used by youths to maintain peace. And with this, it will be handled by Mr. Dong Basil. Sir, can you please tell us what youths can do to maintain peace? What are the measures that can be taken by them to maintain peace?
Thank you very much, ma'am, for the second time for giving me this privilege to talk on the measures of maintaining peace in our society. I will first start by talking about the United Nations Security Council of 2250, which gave youths the power to go out and preach peace and security throughout the world. So the first point I'm going to be talking about is the aspect of sensitization, which we have many ways of doing sensitization. We have the media sensitization, the youth going down to the field to talk to the masses, all the populations, make them to understand the importance of peace building, peace maintenance. The second point I'm going to be stressing on is the fact that youth needs to be reflecting peace. They need to be that type of person that they will reflect what they are saying in the society. Because I believe in a saying that the youth of today, we are the future leaders of tomorrow. So I believe that if us saying that we are preaching peace, but at the end of the day we don't implement what we are saying, automatically it means that we are doing nothing. So I will beg on all the youths out there to do what? When they are trying to preach peace, they should implement it. They should see peace. Everybody should see peace, both in their houses, wherever they go. They should see peace in them. That is the greatest way for us to implement peace. Because I believe that when you preach peace, automatically, and they see it, youth really likes example and exemplary life. So if you are talking about peace, then you are not versed with peace yourself. You are a tool for violence. Then automatically people will not follow what you are saying. So that is what I'm going to be. That's all I have to say about the measures that can be put in place for peace.
Thank you very much, Mr. Basil. He explained something very, very interesting and most intriguing. As youths that we are supposed to be the change we want to see. As the powerful man says in his quote, be the change you want to see. And when we're talking about peace here, he speaks about you preaching peace through your actions and through your own expressions and your being. And Ms. Vejerine, when he talks about being somebody who preaches peace through your actions, what do you think us as youths can do or we can portray through our actions by maintaining peace?
Thank you very much, Miss Brittany, for that very interesting question. As it says, the youths we know are very kind of sensitive persons. We can start by practicing peace in our various schools. Why not sit up, live an exemplary life? Your teachers will always be there, your tutors will always be there. Show them that respect. Why not bring in the peace through your talks, your actions, and everything that has to do with you? Punctuality, neatness, and every other aspect that a good youth should pursue. Thank you.
Alright, she has also given a very elaborate use of you being a change you want to see by you preaching the peace. And how did she expound on you preaching the peace? She had to say that for you to preach this peace, you have to be disciplined, very intriguing and very interesting and most captivating. You have to be disciplined. And when we gather here as Quest for Peace, or the people for Quest for Peace, or are questing for peace, we want to talk about preaching peace. And this is us here talking and preaching peace through our videos that we make for you guys. And the three of us here today, we're talking about youths maintaining peace. And not just the three of us, the University of Boya itself is talking about maintaining peace. And Cameroon itself is preaching about maintaining peace. And we, the youths, have reason to maintain peace through these actions that we're taking. And they also spoke about sensitization. And when they talk about sensitization, there are a lot of things. I also like you guys to also talk about what you mean when you talk about sensitization. In what ways, in what kind of mediums, how can you sensitize to people? Mr. Basil, I'd like to get you.
Yeah, on that vein, when you talk about sensitization, it's the fact of like the ways in which you can reach out to the public.
Yeah, the
about
ways. Yeah,
peace.
the ways. What kind of
So
ways?
I think that one of the ways is the aspect of like media, like giving shooting a video to talk about, to preach peace,
Like what we're doing.
like what we are doing.
Okay.
Yes, to preach peace, because I believe that those that are out there that are watching us through the YouTube channel and all other media connectives, they will understand that this forum or this platform is a very good place to come and listen to peace lectures. That is one of the ways. Secondly, youths are embound, that means are tasked to go down. That means not only like saying that yes, we are in school learning peace in school in the University of Boya, but it is the fact that we can go out to preach it, like organizing seminars,
Yeah.
workshops, all those type of things, to sensitize, invite personnel to come and like sensitize the public, make them to understand the importance of peace in our society.
And that indeed is our quest to
Yeah.
get peace at the end. Veteran, I'll get to you. Don't be tensed. Be very, very calm. So he's talked about we organizing seminars, us having programs, and us taking talk shows. And now, what do you think can limit youth from attending such programs? Now we are trying to raise youths who will preach peace. Now, but there are also challenges they face. And what do you think? So what are some of the challenges that youths will face that will prohibit them from attending such programs?
Thank you very much, ma'am. As youths, we all have our individual programs and schedules. So I think one of the limitations to youth attending such sensitization programs may have a clash with their academic programs. For example, a student of the University of Buea cannot forego his or her CA for a sensitization program.
Okay. And so what do you think, what measures can we bring to put in place to solve this problem?
In my humble opinion, I think that these campaigns could be made on days that are made free. For example, Saturdays and Sundays, which are known to be non-working days. These seminars or sensitization campaigns can be organized on such days, which will permit the youth to be able to attend and attain knowledge. Thank you very much.
So before we put a cap to this amazing program, we would like to get some advices from our panelists on how they can tell the youths how to maintain peace and to ensure that peace is being carried on in their societies. So I'll begin with you, Ms. Jean. What do you think that youths, what advice do you have for the youths who want to maintain peace in their societies?
Thank you once more, Madam Brittany. I would like to tell the youths out there that peace is not something they should be kind of shy about. It is something that we all need to take a bold step towards doing. Once we display bravery, we kind of encourage the younger ones and the older ones, kind of show them that we really are the active population of our various societies. Peace, they also say, is the cornerstone for development in every society. So once we have peace, we are sure to have development in our various societies. Thank you.
And thank you. Most definitely. We're going to have peace if we exercise bravery and if we practice peace and use it as a cornerstone for development. Thank you very much. And Mr. Basil Ndong.
Okay, to talk
The
message
advice.
to be given to the youth out there, I would like to just say that I'll go back to the aspect of the measures that the youth should focus more on maintaining peace through their actions. They should not be the type that will just say things, because the concept of peace is an idea which needs to be practicalized. And if you don't put it in practice, it means that it is nothing. So I'll beg all the youths out there to go down to the field, use any means of communication, and like sensitize the public, make them to understand the importance of peace. As my learned colleague rightly said, peace brings development, and without peace there is no stability in an economy. That is why you can compare African countries which are mostly affected with crises, conflicts, war, all those type of things, with European countries, the Western countries. If you compare their GDPs, you see that there is a big gap, a difference, to show us that African country is really affected with conflict. So we, the African children, we need to go down to the roots and talk words of peace to everybody. Thank you very much.
And that's why we're questing for peace. He said we have to practice peace in order for peace to be maintained. Thank you very much. It's still quest for peace. We keep questing for peace, and we will keep questing for peace. We're all students from the University of Boya. This has been an edition of Youth and the Maintenance of Peace. I've been Brittany Funky, a student journalist and journalism student of the University of Boya. I also happen to host this amazing program, and with the course of time, you'll be seeing us. And together with me on this program, I've got Miss
Boa Vigirin
and Mr. We're going to see you on the next edition of this amazing program. Thank you so much for watching. Keep watching and keep viewing and keep sharing. Thank you very much.
This UN Forum can help you raise your voices for action. For the past 70 years, UNA UK has been an essential bridge between the UN and the people in the United Kingdom. We welcome your constructive criticisms and your invaluable support for our mission to build a safer, more peaceful and more sustainable world. I send my best wishes for your success, and I count on all of you to engage with the United Nations at this forum and beyond.
Peace advocates.
Together we maintain peace.
Peace advocates.
Together we maintain peace.
Peace advocates.
Together we maintain peace.